Some people spend tens of thousands on life insurance and later call it the biggest financial mistake of their lives. So does that mean life insurance is actually a scam? The answer is a lot more complicated than most people realize. Because sometimes the product isn't the problem. Expectations are. Many buyers expect certainty, simplicity, and guaranteed results. But insurance contracts don't always work the way people imagine, and that's where disappointment often begins. Before calling something a scam, we need to understand what it actually is. At its core, life insurance is simply a legal contract. You pay premiums, and the insurer agrees to provide a benefit if specific conditions are met. Most frustration comes from confusing insurance protection with investment performance. And once you separate those two ideas, the entire conversation changes. Let's start with the simplest type of term life insurance. Term life provides protection for a specific period, like 20 or 30 years. If something happens during that term, the policy pays the death benefit. But if the term expires and you're still alive, the coverage usually ends. And that's where some people begin calling it a scam. They paid premiums for years and expected money back. But term insurance was never designed to be an investment. It was designed to transfer financial risk during the years your family needs protection most. Permanent life insurance is where most of the confusion begins. These policies can build cash value and stay active much longer. But they also include costs, fees, commissions, and policy charges many buyers never fully understand. And when expectations don't match reality, disappointment often gets mistaken for deception. So if life insurance itself isn't automatically a scam, what should actually concern you? One of the biggest red flags is high-pressure sales tactics. If someone is rushing you to sign before you've read the policy, slow down. Another warning sign is when someone promises huge guaranteed returns. If a guarantee exists, it should be clearly written inside the contract. Vague explanations about fees and charges should also make you cautious. The best way to evaluate a policy is by treating it like any major financial contract. Verify the insurer, read the policy, and make sure the coverage solves a real problem. Life insurance is often worth it when someone depends on your income or financial support. But even a legitimate policy can become a bad deal if it doesn't fit your budget or goals. If you're ready to explore your options, get a free quote from Quote Maestro and find coverage that truly fits your future.